this.
Fuck it! Fuck it! We'll do it live! Are we live?
But sir, go ahead and interrupt me in a very horrible way. But sir,
Fuck it!
you don't pay me.
I'll write it and we'll do it live! Fucking thing sucks! Anyway, as I was saying, when you attach Sonic 3 to Sonic and Knuckles, it becomes Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Sonic and Knuckles, they called it, right? This was definitely the coolest thing I'd ever heard of when I heard of this.
Yeah, like, lock-on technology was like, it's still pretty cool. Like Game Genie, we had like, what else was there? There was something else, right? Well, there was the Super Game Boy.
Right. It turns your Game Boy game into like a Super Nintendo game.
Yeah.
Or an NES game, I suppose. It makes it pretty good.
It makes it a little better. I mean, it's a novelty that you can play it on the TV. That was cool.
Absolutely.
But Michael Jackson did do the music for this game.
He wrote, so ever since you told me that, I've been exploring it, and it does seem like it's true that Michael Jackson wrote the music for this. Although the accounts of whether he did it, or whether it's being hidden away because of the controversy surrounding Michael Jackson for the last few decades, or because he was personally dissatisfied with it. We don't know which one, right?
Yeah, the story is unofficial. Like Sega will not acknowledge this, I guess.
Right.
And Michael Jackson died.
Yeah.
And I think the one that I believe is that he did not like how it sounded. Yeah. Because I'm guessing that he did the composition and someone else actually turned it into the game soundtrack.
Right, and he didn't like the way the MIDI board made it sound.
Right, he thought it was like a withered version.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably right.
Well, I mean, music from that era kind of already sounded like this, didn't it?
Yeah, you would think that he had heard other Genesis games and he thought that he could do this, you know?
Yeah.
Like, he certainly knew what his music was going to sound like, right? Unless somebody blew a lot of smoke up his ass and told him it was going to sound better.
Sonic, this isn't my music. Why'd you do this, Sonic? I thought we were friends.
He thought he was personally communicating with Sonic.
Yeah, he was disappointed to find out Sonic wasn't real.
Yeah.
or that Sonic wasn't his friend.
He was pretty kooky by the time he would have made this, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he was accused of what exactly?
What was Michael Jackson accused of?
At the time.
Oh, I mean, he had probably been accused of molesting boys at the time of this game coming out, right?
Yeah.
What would this have been, like late 90s or early 2000s?
I don't know. I guess this game was probably like 95 or so.
Okay, maybe not yet. I don't know. Maybe not yet. I think he could, it wasn't that he could do no wrong. He just kind of was putting out lackluster music in the 90s.
Oh, I see.
He did the theme song to Free Willy in the
I didn't know that was him.
Yeah, he did. Well, he didn't write da 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 da. That's the orchestral arrangement. No, he did the song. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's him. He was on a world music kick like the rest of them.
Yeah.
What are your favorite world music songs from that era?
I mean, I don't know the name of any of them.
Yeah?
I was like 5.
I feel like our dad was playing them in the motorhome, all of them, like in one year. Like Billy Joel's River of Dreams got a lot of play that year.
How does that go?
In the middle of the night. And he's got a choir, in the middle of the night.
Is that world music?
Yeah.
How do you define world music?
It sounds a little African.
Okay.
And it's sung by a white guy. Like that's.
I definitely remember a lot a back then.
Yeah. That was definitely like no one was immune from that. It was kind of like when all those 60s rockers tried to do a disco song. I can't actually sing any of those for you because I don't know them.
Okay.
You got to trust me on this one.
How did I get 672 rings?
I don't know.
I'm not a big Sonic fan, so I don't know any of this game.
We don't know how the scorekeeping works in this game. We're very confused. Help, please.
No!
Oh, you got your ass handed.
Well, yeah. Let me get that thing when you're done.
Here you go. Please enjoy.
Oh boy.
A fun new way to smoke weed. This is
so cool.
There's a lot in there.
Okay.
It pretty much burns out the entire bowl, and then you just keep having it. Unless you're Joe and you breathe in all of it, apparently.
Wow.
This is a loving gift from my wonderful husband. I've been smoking out of a shitty flea market pipe for too many years, and breaking too many Rick and Morty quality bubblers, and he finally got me something with a little fabric on it. That's how you know it's good, right?
It's got fabric.
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
High quality.
What if Michael just like played this game and kept dying and decided that he didn't like it because it was hard?
Just real quick, Gabby says that you Joe guarded the weed.
Okay, the counter is totally just busted, right?
Okay, so I remember a story from years ago. I think it was part of a documentary about Michael Jackson where a filmmaker kind of followed him around for a little bit. During those really bad years when, you know, he wasn't dead yet, but he had drug problems and he was always having like news scandals. Like, yeah, and he didn't have any friends really, and he hung his baby out a window. Right. And anyway, I saw a part where he went to a store, like a really. Oh, it's going for so long. I think this is buggy, like seeing how the ring counter is fucked up. Anyway, sorry, what were you saying? He went into this very high-end antique store. Let this one play for a second. Yeah. This is him. This, without a doubt, this is him. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here, see if there's any more in that. He went to this really high-end antique store, and he walked through, and he was like, I want this, 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 and this, and this, and this, and this. And he spent $1 million. No less than $1 million. Just walking through on his feet. He spent, can you figure out how to spend $1 million like that? Oh my God. There's a movie called Brewster's Millions about a guy who gets millions. He gets like $20 million, but he has to spend $1 million in order to get the 20 million. Yeah, and he can't. It's impossible to spend that 20 million. He only has like a day or a week or something. Yes. And yeah, if you don't know how to spend that money, well, the thing is, Michael had been spending that kind of money for years. He was very good at it. Yeah. And he spent $1 million at that mall. But anyway, it makes me think, and I think, you know, this is sort of, I feel like you could say this about a lot of people who are exceptionally talented at one very specific thing, is that if anything else seems hard for even a second, they're like, no, thank you. Yeah. And I could see Michael Jackson playing this video game and just being like, well, I don't understand this at all. Yeah, like, I always played Sonic games when I could, but this would always happen. This is not a good Thingus. This is a Thingus, but not a good one. No, a bad Thingus. It's true. This is a sour Thingus. Yeah, like imagine if you were just like doing something normal in Mario and suddenly yeah, no, that sucks. That sucks. Fuck that. I don't even know how to get out of this. The Thingus villain is this memory. We're plagued by this horrible memory. Yeah. Here we go. So, all right, luckily there is a way to live, but if Oscar were here,
He would be in tears.
Yeah, no, that would be horrible. He
would have nightmares.
I know. Oh, right. Except for that one person who loved when Sonic drowned. Yes.
Well, maybe that person was also traumatized by it.
Yeah.
That's my theory.
Well, I mean, to form your sexuality around something is to be traumatized by it, right? Like,
I guess.
Like it catches you by surprise. Like best case, it catches you by surprise in a way that does a little bit of psychic damage to you. You're like, I've never seen anything like that before. Before you get to the part where you're like, and I like it. But that comes later.
I guess it comes, yeah, I feel like that comes years later when you've grown up and like, you've like had a few like romantic interests by now, and you're like thinking more about that thing than you were before.
Yeah. Yes. You didn't think about it at all at the time because it just became your reality. You have to like get a little distance from it later on to be like, oh yeah, that thing I liked. It was a video game, and then it became a thing that I just like forever.
Well, maybe it's just because like initially it's really terrifying that Sonic is drowning, but on the other hand, you could, rescue him. Or you could be like, oh wait, Sonic isn't real, so it's okay if he drowns.
Yes.
He could come right back, and it's like, suddenly this thing that you were really terrified of has become something enjoyable, and your mind is just so like, it just digs that concept so much and I think it had to do with how badly it would affect you if it really happened.
If it really happened, right. But this is a controlled environment where I'm just like explaining. I like this 101 shit that I'm just realizing this second, by the way, at 39. With my brother. Like, we're figuring this one out right now. Great.
Well, we're the only people smart enough to talk about this.
It's true. It's true. We're the only ones who can play Sonic and dig this one out.
Well, that's probably not true, but like, it is definitely confusing, and I think it's confusing probably to that girl who thought Sonic drowning was hot.
Did I ever tell you about I didn't personally know these guys. I heard about this through somebody else, but it was these two brothers on the internet who were both really into the shape of a woman's clothes without a woman in them. Like just forming an invisible shape.
Yeah.
And they both liked that.
Were they twins?
I don't think so. I think they were two different ages, which is like, honestly, like, I don't know which one freaks me out more. Like, not the interest, but the fact that they both had the same one.
And they didn't have any like theories on why?
I didn't interrogate it because I didn't actually meet them. Or maybe I like very briefly met them, but I heard about their proclivities elsewhere. I never had a chance to interrogate it. I was, I don't know that I would have been able to get up the courage to ask a question like that.
So here's my theory. They saw something together and both experienced it. And it has nothing to do with them being brothers. It has more to do with them just having both experienced it. I bet their mom had a little mannequin in her room that they thought was hot that she used to try on her outfit for the next day. And the brothers would like look at that mannequin and think like, she's mine. And the other brother would be like, no.
The fact that they were brothers meant that they competed for it. It's not so much that they were brothers, but that they were in the same space and there was only one of those things.
Wait a second. The fact that they were brothers may have something to do with it, because that means their minds would work the same way, right?
Well, that's always a question that I'm asking, right? Does it come down to minds working the same way?
Well, if they were thinking that the the mannequin body was like, ignore that, right?
Right.
Like they both agreed on that, right?
They both agreed that the mannequin was not relevant.
Yeah. No. We're attracted to the invisible woman, right?
Like they both had the capacity to vividly imagine the clothing without the mannequin there.
Like, I think they just like visualize the clothing without the mannequin there. Yeah.
Are they into invisible women? Lopsy asks. No, definitely not. Like, I'm just going to answer that for them.
They're not?
Well, I think the clothing was an important part of it.
It's that like you can see the woman's body without the clothing. It's like you can see how beautiful her body is without her.
But then if you took the clothing off, then there'd be no shape. So no, because I think that was the question.
The clothing is not just like clothing folded. It's shaped like a woman.
It has to be shaped like a woman.
Yeah.
It can't be on the floor. The thought of there being a woman naked somewhere. What?
I think I want to draw pictures of this. Like just like floating hair and like makeup would be a cool addition to this, I think.
Oh my God, I'm imagining a version of Turning Red, but with a little boy who's into this.
Is that instead of turning into a panda monster, he
would turn into something else.
Okay.
But he would do little drawings.
But it's about his like, okay, yeah, it's about his drawings.
Yeah, he would do little drawings, like the way May does drawings of the hot man holding her.
So like he makes pictures of his mom's mannequin, or like maybe mom has also like a hair head that he like puts together with the mannequin. to form a persona, which he names. What's he name her though?
I don't know.
She comes to life, and
wait,
in this Pixar movie, right?
Movie?
She comes to life, and it's his dream come true.
Oh, yeah. It's the fulfillment.
But he has to hide it from his mom.
Right, he has to hide her from his mom. Oh my God.
I think the game might have frozen.
Wow, this game was fucking dead from the start, wasn't it? Do we want to play Super Mario 3?
Oh, I wanted to do some Street Fighter for a little bit.
Oh, right, we have Street Fighter on here. Okay. Okie dokie, let me get that all set up. You gotta hear that emulator music for a minute first, though. Instead of turning red, I always almost say seeing red, which is the name of the show within the show in season 2 of The Comeback. Can I tell you what happens in season 2 of The Comeback? Are you interested in knowing? So the original season is one of the greatest shows ever made. I can't get Joe to watch it because it's too painful.
Oh my God. The shows Meredith likes are all like, they're like, it's like having your nipples twisted. Like she was like, you'd love the UK Office. It's one of my favorite shows. And it's true. It's amazing. It's every bit as good as you say it is. But holy shit, I did not want to watch it.
Oh my
because
God.
It's just like,
oh my God.
I can't do this. It's like too cringy. Like everything that happens is like the most pain ever.
Yeah.
And the comeback is so funny. But it's just like
so
that.
much pain.
So much pain.
So season 1 of The Comeback it was made in 2003 or 4 or so, and Valerie Cherish is a has-been 90s sitcom star who like is really having a hard time coming to terms with the fact that she'll never be that star.
Everyone
again.
fucking hates and ignores her. Like they can't stand her. She's so annoying. She's always trying to be the center of attention. It's really frustrating. And then like everyone like just kind of like goes away from her. It's really sad. She's very isolated.
And she badly wants love. Like she just badly wants to be adored. And do you want some more? Yeah. I think there should be here we go. So season 1 is about her being on a new sitcom and it being her comeback. Oop.
Yeah, like she is staking everything on this show that is secretly a documentary about like a not a documentary, it's secretly like a
reality show.
A reality show that makes fun of her, basically.
Right. She doesn't know it. She's trying to control. Yeah,
the way it's shot makes her look like she's insane.
She's trying so hard to control it and she can't. And it just makes her look more insane. And then she's on a 3-camera sitcom, with all these like hot young people, and she thought she was gonna be like a cool person on the show too, but she's Aunt Sassy, who's just this pathetic. She's just this pathetic fucking like. She's wearing like a
tracksuit.
Yeah, a tracksuit.
And she's got catchphrases.
Yeah, she's got catchphrases. Like, I don't need to see that. And like the writing is just absolutely terrible. Okay, I'll take a little more of that. And okay, so anyway, that's season 1. So in season 2, it takes place 10 years later. It was made in 2013. And the show begins with Valerie trying to self-produce a new reality show starring her. So like the camera people are just her own that she hired to make a pilot. So they're like total amateurs. So it's all being shot basically through an iPhone, like totally unprofessional people shooting it. And she's trying to like, oh, this rules. Fuck, this rules.
Yeah, I remember seeing this at like a buffet or Pizza Hut or something and not playing it, but like just this is awesome. Like, don't even have to play it.
Oh my God, that
It's
fucking rules. I know.
Pretty impressive, isn't it?
It really is. I would just watch this on loop. And let's do that for a minute while I explain what happens in season 2 of The Comeback. So she's trying to pitch a new pilot, and while that's happening, she gets offered she gets asked to audition for, or maybe she finds out about it and decides to audition for a prestige TV show that Pauly G, the guy who directed the shitty show she was in, the guy that directed Room and Board and hated her, right? Like the writer who just fucking hated her.
Yeah.
Pauly G is making a new show called Seeing Red, which is a prestige TV drama about a writer who's being tormented by a horrible redheaded actress who wants to secretly suck his dick. And it's all gritty and about his drug use and like everything that was going on set while he was making the show. And he like portrays her as this like as like, every like horrible fucking character you saw an aging actress play in like a prestige TV drama for the last decade. Like she plays herself in that show.
Oh man, I gotta see some of that. I don't know if I can watch. I don't even know what episode I was up to.
I vaguely remember they went to the upfronts. Because they all flew out there, and Valerie had to buy Mickey a first class plane ticket because he was standing right there when they asked if she wanted to buy. Oh no, it was the only one available, and she was like, you know what, let's have a treat. Buys him like a $5,000 plane ticket, and then they get to the upfronts and she thinks that they're not going to even mention her when they announce the show on stage. And she's like crying backstage because she thinks they're not going to call her out onto stage. And then like while she's crying, they call her out onto stage for some other thing where she's like, they were just going to feature her alone, but she thought she was going to come out with the group. And when they didn't call her out with the group, she started crying. And then they're like, and now returning Valerie Chairs. And she's like coming out on stage trying to wipe her tears away from her eyes so nobody will notice that she was crying. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Yeah. Like she is the most pitiful creature that I've ever seen in a television show. Like so pitiful, so low.
Yeah.
Like you really don't want to be her.
No. Well, she has it better. She has it better than David Brent from The Office. Truly the most alone person. At least Valerie has a husband who is putting up with her.
That's true. She does have a husband.
It's kind of all she has. Oh, great show. Great show.
You want to get some Street Fighter going?
Yeah, man. Let's do some Street Fighter. I'm gonna be like Mom and Button Mash Ken. Oh, you're gonna be Ken? We can't both be Ken.
We can both be Ken.
I'll be Yellow Chun-Li.
All right.
Level. Oh, where are we going?
Japan.
Japan. I mean, classic.
So we didn't have this version. We had the Super NES one.
No, we had Street Fighter 2 Turbo, but the sprites look similar.
Yeah, the music sounds a little different.
Yeah, it is. I mean, the Sega music, right?
Yeah. It still sounds good though. There were some Sega, like the Battletoads for Sega, we said sounded like ass, but this is pretty good.
There we go.
The voices though, much lower quality.
Yeah, way better in Super Nintendo. Yatta! Let's hear this. She didn't even talk.
Well, she has the one where she says yatta,
Yeah.
but this one's like, you know, the other one.
Yeah, right. She's got one where she's just dignified. Well, that's not the Chun-Li I want to win as. I want to be excitable like a schoolgirl with my giant legs. They don't make him like Chun-Li anymore, do they, folks? They don't make him like Chun-Li no more. Sorry, I had to go dirty at the end there. Ah! All right.
Maybe she doesn't say it in this one.
Say it in this one. No joy from Chun-Li. Joyless character. All right. Do a little Zangief.
Let's go to India.
Yes.
Wait, how do I? Oh, push down.
They tell you whose stage it is.
Oh, that's actually helpful, so I can just like look up. Wait, no.
Yeah, Dalsum stage.
Where? Oh, there. This song is always in my head.
Oh yeah, this is one of the more memorable.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Oh man, Dalsum's fucking range is so annoying.
Yes.
But I'm Zangief.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Also a great theme song. Oh yeah, I need to talk about how this game was like one of the first my like intro to geography, basically.
Right,
like,
it teaches you about the world.
I think of this game when I think of countries like Spain,
right,
USSR.
It teaches you a little bit about the fighting style of every country, right?
Yeah, like it's like, what if every country was a superhero?
Yeah. Yes, you're just fighting the country.
Well, you're probably the strongest man in the world. You're probably representing your country, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, if you're participating in Street Fighter, that's like the Olympics of fighting, right?
Which is weird because I feel like Street Fighter implies that we're amateurs.
I know, but obviously not. These people have been representing their country for a long time.
It's like prestigious street fighting. There's like people, there's like a small crowd watching sometimes. And like we got 4 elephants. That's pretty prestigious.
Well, yeah, but just outside of frame is like security guards keeping people from getting in.
But like there's no ring.
No, there's no ring. You're just in a room.
You just hit the ground.
Or on the street. You're out in a what seems like a public location.
Yeah.
Like fighting at a bar or something, you know?
Yeah, let's go to Zangief's level next. I think that's like in public with a bunch of people.
Yeah,
I don't know any of this guy's moves.
Oh man, you're kicking my ass. You're just so long. Dalsum is the ultimate character to annoy your siblings with. You say you're just like, stop hitting yourself. Like he's such a little bully.
Yeah, I guess so. Especially against Zangief, who doesn't have any ranged attacks.
Not
like
all.
Hadouken.
I'm stuck. Yeah, I don't even have like E Honda with the missile attack.
That's called a zoner, I think, when you're a guy who takes up all the room like that.
A zoner.
Yeah,
and what is
zoning.
What is Zangief known as?
I don't know. Probably a heavyweight.
Yeah, heavyweight. Yeah, he just, when he hits you, it hurts.
Oh yeah, you could grab me and ruin my life.
I think I will.
Great character.
No laugh in this game. It really takes a lot of the personality away. What happened to the Wii?
Oh, it's there.
It probably needs to be give it a shot.
Shot. Thank you.
I mean, Blanca's kind of cool, though. I mean, I suppose, you know, it's a different feeling when you're trying to decide if they represent your country or not. But, you know, I guess I don't really think Ken or Guile are very cool.
Yeah, I don't think any, I mean, I was thinking about the coolness of video game characters. Like, Sonic is cool. Mario's not cool.
No, we talked about that.
So you think Blanca's cool, but Ken's not?
I think Blanca's cool. Yeah, I think he's fun. You know, he's a monster. That's fun.
Yeah, he's green. That's fun.
Yeah, and he looks like he lives in the jungle. He looks like he lives in the forests of Brazil.
Yeah, he lives like by a stream or something.
Yeah. And he just thinks about all the people he's gonna fuck up when he gets out of there. Cammy is also an American military, right?
Okay, yeah, I was just gonna ask. She's American, right?
Pretty sure. Or she might be like, I don't know. I guess she could be like Dutch or something. What's that say back there? That looks like it's not English.
Oh, we're the USSR.
Oh, okay.
Which, by the way, was still a thing when this was made.
That's right. USSR. Man. Why did I pick the Guile with the skin-colored hair?
Is that why you're losing? Because you picked the wrong Guile?
I'm absolutely, the wrong Guile.
I was thinking about how all of the other reindeer, she really did nothing, but like,
Well, it was all about the name, right? It was a funny name.
Well, the Santa said he'll have to make do with all of the other reindeer.
Yes, exactly. So it's a funny pun, and they made an entire movie out of that.
Yeah, I like that cartoon.
I remember that being really cute. It's a little dog. It's a dog.
Yeah,
it's like Heidi.
It is like Heidi.
Okay, so Lopsy's given me a little bit of lore here that Mike Bison was supposed to be Mike Tyson.
Oh yeah,
for
that's
the boxer.
True.
And then they switched it around and gave that name to M. Bison.
Yeah, his name was Vega, but then they renamed this guy. Wait, where is he?
Yeah, they named the masked guy
They
Vega.
named him Vega.
Oh wow, he's handsome in this one.
But his name used to be Balrog, so they named him Balrog.
Wow, they moved everything around, huh? All to not call the boxer Mike Tyson.
I guess there's more than one black guy.
Oh
wait, no, he's not here.
Where's there's no really? He's not here?
I don't see Balrog.
Oh, this game's totally there he is.
Okay, so he was Mike Bison.
Right. He looks like a caricature of Mike Tyson. He's just like a ruthless boxer.
Yeah, it should be him.
I'm gonna be M. Bison. Wait, I can't figure out how to have the normal color.
Oh, it's the button you press. I think A is like for Genesis, it's like the left button, and I kind of am conditioned to press this button as being A. So I guess that's like probably the third choice.
The fucking Genesis.
I remember doing that with Super Nintendo.
Yeah, totally. No, I always wanted to get the normal color in Super Nintendo.
Ooh, that was cool. It was like the exact same time.
Yeah. All right, so Gabby says that Mike Bison is not far enough away from Mike Tyson to be considered parody.
Oh my God. What, would you copyright infringe on Mike Tyson?
If I was Mike Tyson?
Balls?
Yeah, no, absolutely not. if he sues like he fights.
Oh my god. Terrible.
Oh my god, look at this
You'd
wimpy
break
little
your
poster.
teeth. But like he'd get a lawyer that breaks your teeth legally.
Yeah, he'll get a lawyer that tears your ear off with his teeth.
Do you remember Street Fighter for the Commodore?
Yes, I do. Very primitive stuff.
Yeah.
There was a huge jump between Street Fighter and Street Fighter 2.
Yeah.
Like, unbelievable.
Do I keep playing Street Fighter or move on to Mario?
Let's move on to Mario.
Okay.
Oh man, look at that E-Honda. That's wild.
Yeah.
I think this game came out after the one we had, right?
It's a newer one. It's got Cammy and stuff.
Yeah, this is like arcade quality for sure.
Yeah, it's really good.
All right. Here we are.
Yeah,
in Super Mario World, Super Mario Land, no, Super Mario Brothers 3.
What, do you think this was the most hyped up game ever?
Was this the most hyped up game ever? I mean, this game, I think, deserved it.
I know. Oh, it's not working.
But,
there we go.
but regardless of that, was it the most hyped up? I don't know if you can hype up something that deserves to be hyped too much.
Well, I guess what I'm asking is, was this the most highly anticipated game ever? I wasn't really alive at the time, so I don't remember.
I don't remember well, because the first Mario release that I really remember was Super Mario World.
Okay.
I played this when it was new, but I had no conception of it until it came into our house.
Yeah.
You know, when you're a kid, like, you don't notice the marketing the way everybody else does.
Well,
when you're like a little kid.
I guess Artie was, you know, really waiting for this game.
Oh,
I
yeah?
think. Well, he must have been, right?
Probably. I mean, yeah, if you had played Super Mario 2, then, yeah, you wanted the new Mario. Oh, where's my controller?
Oh, it's next to you. Oh, sorry, it's all the way over there.
Thank you.
But yeah, like, Artie was like 8.
We were pretty tired of the annual Christmas party that we as Jewish people got invited to.
But they were pretty sick actually for a while. They had a Genesis, didn't they?
Oh yeah, no. Those parties. All right, let's think of some of the things we did at those parties.
There was the Incredible Machine on a computer.
The Incredible Machine?
I think it's something like that.
Oh, it wasn't a computer, but it was like some device that was computer-like.
Well, I think it was a PC. It might have been a Mac.
Oh yeah? And we played that. It was a pretty posh playroom that our friend, our peer, you know, never our friend, that our peer had at that house.
Well, I think it was Artie's friend, right?
Oh, maybe they were friends. But
Yeah.
anyway, you know, we didn't form meaningful connections with the kids. We formed meaningful connections with the party itself, I would say. We would go down into the basement. I remember one year I watched Election.
Yeah.
At that in that basement. Just like sat there and hung out, and there were like some adults hanging out down there too. I think I watched Election with some adults.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was already like a teenager. I wasn't like scandalized by that bad movie. No, actually I think Election is probably pretty good. I just haven't seen it in quite a few years.
I was just like, I was too young to understand. I was zoning out. But I did watch it. I was there.
Yeah, you were there for that. I remember like vividly at parties being so tired and desperate to go home, and our parents just getting started. Do you remember that feeling?
Well, whenever there was like a catered event, our parents were like the last people to leave. And like the people they were talking to were similar to them in that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't want this night to end, but you know, I think a lot of other people just wanted to get out of there.
A lot of people want to go, but yeah, our parents will like when you have kids, the only time you get to go out is when you're out at like a big party and it's okay for the kids to be up late. So
yeah,
you got to be there with your kids, you know? Like getting a babysitter, you're paying for every hour you're away. But like when you're at a party and you're like all dressed up and your kids are doing other shit, they're playing with other kids, and you can actually just talk to some adults and fucking let loose at a party. That doesn't happen. Oh, I lost a turn over that. That doesn't happen very often. When like you get to a party and you're just like, oh man, I am like in a state of flow, enjoying myself at this party right now. And then, you know, your kid's like, I'm tired. Well, you're gonna have to find a couch to fall asleep on, kiddo, because we're not going. And then, you know, we'd be dragging them by the arms out of the house, and they'd keep turning around and go, and another thing. Our father would be like Columboing in conversation just to say something else to the person who's with. That whole thing, that whole Peter Falk, Columbo, and another thing. Like, it's a testament to how fun and distinctive the TV show was. But like, that's just like Peter Falk, the period he came from and the guy that he was, would gesture in that way, you know, where he just like, I don't really prescribe to those social conventions of saying goodbye and then it being goodbye. I actually like every time another thought pops into my head to go right back into that interaction. Like there's something about that.
Yeah, like when we talk to our aunt, we say goodbye and then we just like go back to talking.
Yes. Yeah, there's something about that. They especially liked it back then.
Yeah. Well, I feel like in Columbo's case, he's luring them into a false sense of security. I'm a twin.
No time for nothing. They would sit down and then immediately somebody would call for them and they'd stand right back up again. Their ass would bounce off that couch like a fucking basketball. No time.
Yeah, so like they also like had no time to see like Barbara and Kurt. Like they were usually the ones that were like hanging around too, talking, and like. I
mean, all right, I'll get off the topic of our family in a second,
yeah.
But our parents absolutely, our father in particular, absolutely conversed with his siblings in the same way that we're doing now, and just remembered things and like laughed about things that they remembered together.
Yeah.
We are literally just doing that. We're being here, except we're recording it.
Yeah. I mean, it's important. It's history.
Yes. It's right. It should be recorded. It's important.
Speaking of history,
Wait.
I know one of these topics is, did you want to change the subject to something else?
Oh no, I just wanted to see, somebody said no more things. Did something bad happen? Oh no, you were talking about our parents having no time and no things.
No more things. They had plenty of things.
Yeah, things, but no
Dad
time.
had a motorhome and a, well, yeah.
Yeah. No, it was, yeah. I mean, we come from a chatty and chaotic world is where I'll leave it. What should we talk about now?
Okay, so you know how you said that no matter how great, it's your turn, by the way, you get a airship. No matter how great, no matter how like much time you put into it, no matter how many people worked on it, you will never make something impressive in Minecraft.
Oh, really?
Well, no, we talked about that, right? Like, it's just not impressive.
I don't know anything about Minecraft.
Oh. Okay. Well, I wanted to say that I changed my mind. Someone made something that was impressive in Minecraft.
Oh, really? Did they get their myhouse.wad this week or something?
What's that?
It's that crazy Doom mod that everybody saw a few months ago.
Oh, I don't think I saw that.
All right, we'll talk about that in a minute, but tell me about this Minecraft creation.
It's like it was someone made a video called 1,000-player Minecraft Civilization, and it was just 1,000 players and just like drop them in and see what they do. And they formed nations, and they like formed alliances, and they had wars, and they had interpersonal conflicts, and it was like it was was weird to see how much development in this society in Minecraft was. And they made a long video about it that I think you should check out. You don't have to watch the whole thing; it's pretty long.
Okay.
But I watched the whole thing. I thought it was pretty interesting.
Oh man. Okay. Interesting. That's cool. No, I'm into mods. Look, I can't get too deep because I don't have infinite time. But if a mod rises to the top, if the mod is some cream, then I'll check it out. So there was a mod. I don't know. I don't know if everybody knows about this. Hold on.
It sounds familiar.
Earlier this year, this is worth acknowledging because it's the end of the year. We can think about our favorite things. There was earlier this year a Doom mod on like the Doom mod forums where everybody goes to like post their shit, and it was somebody who was purporting to be posting the Doom mod of his deceased friend, and he was like, I finished this up, and I think you'd want me to post it, and I miss you, Dan, or whatever, So then like you play the game, and it is like a reproduction of a house, like somebody has made a house with like the Doom engine, and you wander through it, and you can easily miss it's such a testament to the curiosity of Doom mod fans that people didn't like. Oh no, wait. I'm pretty sure people did play it and be like, cool, and just like be like that for like a couple of days before they started to notice that like there's an entire game built under that game, and it is this massive nightmare like experience of like going into spaces, and then the spaces changing like subtly in ways that like makes you feel crazy, and like the imagery of the house is like so deeply unsettling, and you can like step into images and like see images change, and like pictures on the wall and shit, and like you go into a bathroom and then you come back out and like the room is blank now, like all this shit like that, and it builds to like this incredibly frightening like you dive. Well, you should watch it, but like you go into the fucking abyss with this thing and you come out guns blazing, and it is like the most incredible catharsis I've ever seen expressed in like a first person shooter, and like within the engine of Doom. It's incredible. Like,
yeah, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, no, people are doing it. They're making beautiful things inside video games. What was that thing we didn't talk about? Flippity toilet?
Oh, Skibbity toilet.
Skippity toilet.
I'll get to that in a second. I just wanted to say one thing.
Sure.
Have you heard of Chex Quest?
No.
It's a Doom mod that was made by Chex, like the company that makes the cereal. And it came free in the box, and it was really popular. Like, for years, people like still like talked about Chex Quest, and like I think there were some updates or something, and they eventually remade Chex Quest because it was so popular, and it was just a game where you walk around and like shoot aliens.
Wow. So did they just get somebody really good to make their game and put the Chex brand on?
I mean, I guess they just got someone from the Doom modding community to make it.
And just put the word Chex on it. And it has nothing to do with Chex.
I think what people like about it, well, the characters are like made of cereal, but like I think what people like about it is that it's a free game, right? That's it. It's just like, here's a free game,
right? That
like people who didn't have the internet would just like get something for free that they could, like they didn't even intend to get it. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, right. That could be it. So is it still a popular Doom mod, or just in its time it was really popular?
I don't know. I think it's probably still popular with those people because they remade it a few years ago.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if the remake was popular or any good, but that just signifies that it's got fans still.
Well, I think It's 30 years of Doom this week, and I think John Romero is a Thingus hero for sure.
Oh yeah,
Wouldn't you
certainly.
say? Even
Yeah.
not even because, I mean, his games had an impact on me, but not even because of how directly his games impacted me, but because he is like a mad genius, and you get so few of those in games who get to like do so personal a vision through their work.
Yeah, I feel like mad genius could describe that person who made my house. Like it seems like made entirely in the spirit of the real, like the original it's based
Absolutely,
on.
yeah.
Like that invented the most successful genre of video game ever,
Yeah.
right? The first person shooter is the biggest genre.
I think so.
Probably.
Right? Yeah. Seems like
it was born from his mind, from his insane mind.
yeah. Well, he had a rough life, like growing up. He wrote about it in his memoir.
Yeah.
And it's an interesting character study of Romero as he presents himself. That the carnage in his life would inform what he created in that game. In all those games.
The 2016 Doom, I played that and thought it was pretty good.
Was he involved in that?
I have no idea, but it had a pretty good soundtrack, I thought.
Cool. I hope you guys are picking up that bubbler sound.
I can hear it.
Oh, let's play.
Yeah.
Toadstool's waiting for us. Oh, no.
Speaking of Doom, we learned about the Doom computer. It was a 386S or whatever.
That's right. We had my brother over for Hanukkah just so we could ask him about it. I keep forgetting I can flop my little tail around if I wanna. Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot to do a jump. I ain't looking for completion here. I feel like I go da 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 like so much, right?
Yeah, me too.
Right?
Da, 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 da. Duh.
It's the ultimate. I did it. It's the ultimate like friendly little song about doing it, completing the thing.
Well, yeah. Also, it's like it's the same as the theme of the level, so it's like they like added the song's ending. Da 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 da. Yeah, let's see if I can time it so it sounds like it was. It's just like right after. Yep. I missed it.
Dun. Yeah, it's the ultimate catharsis.
Dun, 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 dun. It's very satisfying. Koji Kondo, I think.
Koji Kondo.
Thingus hero.
Thingus hero.
Well, yeah, like anyone who becomes part of your physiology is a Thingus hero, right?
Yes.
Or something that you willingly think about and don't get mad about or something.
Yes. And so and so often that is music.
Right. I feel like Thingus heroes are mostly musicians.
A lot of them are. Well, it's it's a chance for a single mind to be involved in some aspect of a video game. When usually so many people disappear into the production of the game. You only get a few stars, but if you're the musician, you've got a good chance because you're the only musician, or you're the only one credited at least.
Isn't this song great too?
Oh yeah. Oh, I think about this all the time.
Boom, boom.
My son does not like Blanc.
No, he's afraid of Thwomp.
You know,
I think about that a lot.
He said to me in the car, if you ask me on Saturday what video game I'm going to play, I'm going to say Untitled Goose Game. And I'm always going to say Untitled Goose Game. Mario Party? Not for me.
Oh my God. Like, for some reason, well, I guess he's just too young. Like, he doesn't understand that, like, he doesn't have to play.
Well,
like,
yeah. No, I said, you don't have to play the game if it's scary. And he's like, I'm never going to play that. And I'm like, well, you don't have to play it. Maybe one day it won't be scary to you.
Yeah, he didn't seem that scared of Thwomp before, but there was a mini game that scared him.
Yeah, he really didn't like it, and now he doesn't want any surprises. He wants a game where you know what's going to happen. Untitled Goose Game, you know what's going to happen. That goose is going to get off scot-free.
Oh yeah, that's a very satisfying game for him because he gets to mess around. He gets to upset people in a closed environment.
Yeah, in a safe environment.
Isn't that great?
It really
really
is
good.
Wonderful.
But telling him it's time to stop playing is like death.
Well, yeah, because you get into such a flow state, the kind of flow state that is that you just hate to be broken out of. That feels so unfair to be broken out of.
Yeah, I mean, I hate it right now for dying.
Yeah, right. When you die, you're broken out of your flow state. It's true.
Oh, and I have to let my brother play. It's not fair. You already got a mustache at 7.
Yep.
Oh boy, I get to play. Oh, Thwomp got me.
Should have some in there. It's okay.
Yeah, like that sound is that's like a real drum.
Feels like.
But like the other sounds are just like pulse and triangle.
Yeah. All right, I can just run this. Or can I?
Yeah, like
if you get speed.
If you're impatient, you'll lose your mushroom.
God, I know. And I was not patient. At least it's easier to do this when you're little. Like marginally.
That's true,
easier.
yeah.
But now I gotta kill him and...
Oh yeah, you were talking about this guy. How you're not afraid of him at all.
No. Who cares?
Who the fuck cares?
Yeah. Sometimes just to insult this guy, I just die from the time running out after I kill him.
Duh.
Oh,
duh.
There's some stuff in there. Oh yeah, we saw that.
Bumpity bump.
Skibbity doo. Oh, you want to talk about Skibbity Toilet?
Oh, right. That's the most popular animated show right now.
On all of everywhere, right?
Everywhere.
Right?
I mean, I don't know.
Popular is Bluey.
No, it's probably bigger than Bluey. I mean, maybe Bluey is that popular. I don't know. I don't have those statistics, but I have YouTube views.
Right. So Skippity Toilet is the most popular show on YouTube.
Yeah, it's just like a singing toilet made with Gmod, which is Gary's mod, which is a Half-Life mod that makes it so you can have fun, basically. It's really good. You'd probably like it. Maybe Oscar would even like it because you get to mess around.
You get to mess around.
Oh yeah, you get to mess around so much in Gmod. It's fun.
Oh my god, I do like to mess around.
But anyway, you can animate. So like they made a toilet singing and then they turned the toilet into a giant robot mecha with like rockets coming out of it. And there's like a war with these other robots, and that's basically the whole entire
Are the other
thing.
robots toilets?
No. The robots they're fighting have like cameras for heads. So I think it's like it's like filmed by one of those characters because they're like moving the camera around all over, like they're filming it.
Wow, they actually justify the shaky cam footage that you're watching?
Yeah, by having the characters have like cameras for heads.
Oh man, this takes itself pretty seriously.
I guess. I mean, it gets a lot of views, so they keep making it, I guess.
I mean, it looks very high effort at this point.
Yeah. It reminds me of Madness Combat, which was a series on Newgrounds of like these little guys with like little dashes through their heads, which would just like kill each other. They had no arms, just hands. And I actually made a cartoon of it once for a contest. I don't know if you saw it. It was a long time ago.
I don't know. I might have, but yeah, it would have been ages ago.
Yeah, it's just like these little gray guys that fight. That's the whole show, and it has certain like. It has like levels that of complexity that build with every episode.
Yeah.
So first it's just like a few guys fighting and like one of them pulls out a knife. And then in like episode 80, it's just like everyone has automatic weapons. Everyone like bleeds everywhere. And it's like really, really high effort.
Mm-hmm. But you're still talking about Skibidi Toilet.
No, I'm talking about something it reminded me of.
Okay, the
Madness.
Newgrounds series like this. Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Madness.
Right.
But like Skibidi Toilet is a 3D thing. That was made in Flash, Madness.
Okay. All right. So yeah, this actually does seem like it's part of a continuation of a sort of, internet-born effort that finds a way over the decades, right? This is like basically what you're describing is like webcomics, right? Remember when every webcomic started out as like a goofy little 3-panel gag that was trying to be in the newspaper and then became a serious like exploration of some sci-fi concept or some shit where like the characters like duplicated themselves and grew really large and like, had ears and stuff and like you came back a few years later and the characters looked like completely different than like, and they were on some indecipherable adventure. Like you get like a person who creates some like low effort thing and then it gets an audience and then the creator just runs away with it and makes it like endlessly more ambitious until they burn out.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I guess you don't want to name names.
No, I'm talking about a tiny little pocket of the world. I'm not going to be specific.
I can imagine it. Yeah, just like getting more and more detail and having less and less updates. I've definitely done that as I got older. I started making longer and more high effort things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I had to, my first webcomic, I did that. So like the reason Octopus Pie never did that shit is because that was like my third webcomic. By then I had learned not to do stupid shit like that anymore with my story ideas because it's just not sustainable,
Yeah.
To just get bigger and bigger all the time. And more epic because like more epic eventually just means there's more expectations on this than ever before and I'm trying more with it than ever before and it kind of feels like I don't want to finish. Like that's where it gets. If you, unfortunately, I'm gonna spoil this for all you fans of Skibidi Toilet. Unfortunately, you are not going to see a conclusion to this series.
Oh, I don't know if you could ever end something this popular that gets this much attention and money.
I mean, you could if that it gets a lot of money.
I assume so. It gets hundreds of millions of views.
Well, yeah, but if it's just one guy, he could be like, fuck this, I hate this, and stop. And that could be the end of it.
Well, yeah, I guess that would probably be an appropriate way to end it.
Yeah.
Because it can't go on forever.
Yeah, it can't go on
I don't know. It's probably just thinking like, I'll see where it takes me.
Yeah, he seems to be having a great time with it.
It seems like he's doing what he wants.
Yeah.
Well, it is a little like that. It's like at the beginning, it was just like a very simple animation, and like now it's just like was the thing he's doing now his original intention that he just couldn't before? Or, well, I guess with every video you make, you also get better at it, so you try new things.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah, it's probably just like an experimental launch pad for him, which maybe instead of burning out on it, he'll just do different things and people will be mad that it's not Skippity Toilet, but he'll be like, whatever, I'll take 25% of you with me. And then he makes his own way, you know?
I mean, yeah, that's Skippity Toilet, good ending.
Yeah, that's the good ending, is that he just parlays into the next thing with all that he's learned. I hope that happens for him.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like you and I are acquainted with this idea that like the audience you have at one time for one thing is never going to like be a consistent thing throughout your life.
Yeah.
You know,
Yo, could you play?
Oh, it's me.
Yes.
I'm waxing about my my career. My career as an artist right now. I don't have time to be Luigi.
By the way, can I have a sip of your Spindrift?
Oh my god. Yes, go ahead and have some of my Spindrift. Licked it. That's a Thingus.
He licked it.
You licked it.
Oh, I wanted to talk about Western sounding music in Japanese games.
Okay, like what's an example?
Like when we were playing N64 for the first time, we got Wave Race and the Dolphin Park music. We were like, it sounds like the Mary Tyler Moore theme.
Right.
But like no one would ever give a shit in Japan, so they could just like get away with that, right?
I don't know. I have no idea how that works.
Well,
do they get away with it?
Well, my thinking is that they don't care like we care about similarities like that because they're not actually influenced by it. It's just a coincidence.
Maybe.
And we would never make those choices because we know those themes.
Yes, right.
So
right.
maybe to them, our music sounds like it's like sounds like something they made up that like we definitely have never heard.
Right. Like the way it's fascinating to hear anybody try and do an American English accent, you know, like an English speaker from another country doing an American accent is like so funny because they always do like, well, howdy, I'm a cowboy. Like it's always that, right? Like when other countries hear our music, they're like, oh, I could write an American song for you, no problem. I mean, I've actually seen like some really funny examples of this, of musicians from other countries doing American music. I think in particular there was one like, oh man, yeah, I should look this up. There's this great video, came out like probably like 10, 15 years ago, that was like, it was like an Italian sketch show and they did a bunch of American songs and they all sound really great. They're all like, you got it. Yeah, it would be really fun to hear. And this is an example I can think of it, of just like another culture making American music, like American sounding music back to us. I should try and find the thing I'm talking about, but I won't. Is it my turn again?
Yeah.
All right, Joe, you got to do this right here. You got to simulate the cutting of your throat.
I was thinking of just like give you like a subtle sign that it's your turn to play, like not to like try and interrupt what you're saying, but like just to like remind you that it's your turn.
Yes. So what could that be?
Like maybe like play.
No.
All right. Yeah, I think we do need to play if we're going to make it through this game.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if we're going to make it through this game. I feel a little like Sufjan Stevens when he promised to make an album about every state and then immediately just did two.
Oh, fuck.
Copyright enforcement in Japan seemed to be pretty lax before the mid-2000s and extremely not lax now. Right, like all the things we're remembering are from another time.
Yeah, ruined.
Yeah. Ruined.
No, everyone's scared now. You can't have fun.
No more fun.
Okay, like, let's be fair. Well, okay, I gotta get to it, but like the underground music in this game is stolen. It's stolen from a jazz record.
Really?
Yeah. Ba-dubba-dubba-dubba. 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 There's a song that goes like that. It's a really good song, too.
Wow. Well, it belonged in a video game.
Also, they
didn't make that one up?
It's from a song called Green Green. Green Green. It's a little bit different.
Right, it's an American song that they love in Japan. Right? Was that the idea?
I'm not holding my controller when it's your turn. I put it down every single time.
Oh, thank God you cleared the stage. No!
Good luck! Good luck, Luigi!
Oh my God, I hate that fucking
it's all
sun.
You, Luigi.
Oh my God, I immediately died. I was so scared when I saw the sun.
I gotta do everything.
Sun time. Sun time, that's right.
Poor Oscar. If he saw that sun, he would be so scared.
Oh my God, no, we're never gonna. Yeah, I warned him about it one time and he asked me to turn the game off. I was like, just so you know, there's something in this level that might scare you. And he's like,
no.
What is it? And I was like, I think I told him. I was like, it's a sun with an angry, it's like a sun with an angry looking face. And then it comes down and it attacks you. And he's like, I want to turn the game off.
That's amazing. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Oscar, for even having to imagine
It's
it.
so scary. No!
Yeah, like, I couldn't beat this when I was a kid.
No, you just hand your controller over to the next... you hand your controller over to the next available older sibling.
Oh my God. Shout out to that son.
Shout out to my older brother for beating the sun for me.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Shout out to everyone's older brother for beating the sun. Oh my God.
Heroes.
They let you know with the quicksand.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, with the quicksand. They let you know it's coming. They're like, you're going to hate this
lives
level.
left.
All right, it's me.
Go to the Thingus. The Viv.
Okay.
The ace.
Yeah, that's not a Thingus, that's a Thiv give.
Yeah, Viv give. A Thingus is a memory. A Viv give is just like a thing that's maybe like sort of like hard to think of what the word for is.
Yeah, it doesn't have a name.
Right. The thing I don't remember the word for.
You know, the Viv give.
You know, the Viv give, man. You know, the Viv.
Why is this guy like an annoying old hippie, too?
That was supposed to be Joe Biden.
Oh, yeah, so it's our president. It's the president of the United States of America.
Annoying old hippie, what do you mean, man? I'll show you in fisticuffs. I'll take an IQ test, Jack.
Joe.
Well, okay, so like Joe.
On Joe.
Joe sounded like that when he was campaigning. He was like, "I'll do push-ups. We'll do an IQ test, and we'll see who's president." And then he became president. Now he's like, "My fellow Americans, it's me, Uncle Joe, because we all have to get together and stop the divisiveness." You know, before he was like, we're really gonna put behind the malarkey, and now it's the divisiveness is over. Now everything's fine. Well, like, he's evolved, and I assume if he wins an election, he'll further evolve. Because he's gonna make it look like he's like declining in health or age or something.
The only way for him to defeat Trump is to start being Mr. Fisticuffs again. He's got to put his gloves back on, or take them off again.
Yep.
He's got to get out there. I don't. Oh, look how cute. Look how cute. Oh, you were right. They standardized the look of the chomps in the new Mario RPG. What a shame. What a butchering.
They kept the one chomp, but then you get him and never see it again.
Right, so he's not like the ones doing the little chomp in the background.
They're so cute. They're little bobbing. It's always in my head.
Woohoo! Can I do a Kamala impression? I mean, she's pretty easy. You just have to sound drunk, right? Like you just have to be like, they sent me here because I'm the Veep, and it's important to just not question our values and where we came from. And that's why it's just so important for us to be united in this unprecedented time. And, well, I actually have to catch a plane. It took me 14 hours to get here, and I'm very, very unpopular at this conference. And I've been here 30 minutes, and I'm about to leave and go back home, and it's going to be another 13 hours. And me and my staff don't talk at all. I just sit there in silence the entire time. I don't know. Maybe Kamala loves her staff. I don't know. Do you think her staff is a bunch of people who still believe in her?
I think that they I think they're in denial about a lot.
Like, do you think his staff, Kamala Harris's staff, still thinks she's going to be president?
Well, I guess there's probably a few people who think that.
Like, somebody will hitch their wagon to that, right? Right? Kamala's still going to be president?
Yeah, I'm sure someone's thinking that. Like, Joe Biden, like, I'm already thinking Joe Biden's gonna, like, work his decline into his campaign because it's, like, priming us for Kamala.
Oh, yeah. Right, it's right, priming us for Kamala, but, like, nobody likes Kamala. She's, like, even more unpopular than he is at this point.
So, like, we'd have her and, like, no one wanted her, like...
Yeah, nobody asked for her at all.
Great.
Well, look, they tried this with Hillary and it did not work.
That's true, yeah.
Nobody asked for her. Like, no one asked.
That should have been her campaign slogan.
Because no one asked. Seriously, not a single person fucking asked. Oh my God. I'm back! That would be... Imagine if Hillary came back. Wait, how would Hillary come back and run against Trump? She's going to be 80 years old, and Trump is going to be into his second term of his second presidency. And Hillary's going to come back. That's going to be 2028.
Okay.
Right? That sounds like on track.
Hillary coming back.
She has a resurgence.
Oh my God.
The dead start rising, so there are more people who like her again.
No. I mean, yeah, Trump ran in 2000 and seemed kind of like a joke when he ran in 2016 until it wasn't.
Well, because it seemed like a joke when he first ran. No, he was completely serious.
Yeah. But I'm sure some people remembered that he ran the first time and Hillary only ran once. So
no, Hillary ran against Obama too.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's been banging this drum. Her and her alone have been banging this drum for many, many years.
Right. I guess I forgot that because this was the first time she got this close.
Yeah. She got the nomination. Yeah, that did not happen when Obama showed up. She was very upset about that.
Speaking of Clinton. Oh no, Luigi! Oh, speaking of Clinton, Clinton was president when a lot of our favorite games came out, right?
That's true. He was.
And Hillary Clinton was involved in games stuff, right? She wanted games to have more rating or whatever.
Oh, really? I don't remember what Hillary's...
Not when Bill was president, I think in the 2000s.
Oh, yeah?
Right, she was a senator. Didn't they do something with video game ratings?
I don't remember.
And she was a supporter of?
I don't remember, but it would track that gamers would hate Hillary.
Yeah. Bad hearings. Yeah. That guy and Joe Lieberman and Hillary.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you're seeing a really long ad.
Yeah, for like, oh, it's like a game based on Avatar.
Oh yeah, that just came out. And apparently we're getting paid to show it.
I guess.
I just muted
show it to
my
6
microphone.
people. Oh, you did?
Yeah. Well, no, just for a second, so I could sniffle really loud.
Oh, it probably still got picked up by my mic.
Yeah, from a slight distance.
It looks like I think we're back.
Yeah, I think we're back. Is Avatar a Thingus? No. Avatar is a fairly recent memory, and we didn't experience it together.
No, I mean, Avatar was briefly talked about in my motion capture class that I went to. I don't know if that's a Thingus.
No, I feel like Thingus just have to have existed when we were all like, living together and experiencing things at the same time.
Yeah.
But maybe not. There can be Thingus further in life.
Right. I was thinking about a post-childhood Thingus. Like, do you know if you have any?
I think I'm building them right now, but I can't acknowledge them as Thingus just yet.
Yeah, I guess not. You won't know how significant they are until later.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I can try and figure out what they are, but I'm not going to ever be sure. Occasionally, you're going to remember something, but usually you don't know.
Yeah, I guess not. But yeah, like that stuff continues to happen in your life. You have like pieces of media that have meaning to you that you revisit and you remember that year suddenly.
Uh-huh. Absolutely.
Okay, I beat the goddamn pyramid.
That was fucking hard.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not playing 4. This shit's hard already.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's cute!
Yeah.
The king has been transformed!
He's cute! Oh, Luigi, just jumping for that ship.
Yeah. What a man. He's so brave.
What a mighty good man. Great stages. Nice.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is tough already.
Yeah.
But yeah, they are great stages. Have you played the Mario Maker yet?
Yes, we played it the other day, and he loves it.
Cool.
Absolutely loves it.
That's good.
It was the right call. Absolutely.
Okay, nice.
And I think it's fun too. I like how easy it is. Like you can just use the touch screen and just like draw that shit with your fingers.
Yeah.
It's kind of delicious.
It's really fun just to create.
Yeah.
And it's very Mario Paint like.
Yes. Yes, it's got like undo dog in it and like a couple of actual like little immediately.
Nice. Right, like you like set your own difficulty to like the extreme. You can do any easy thing you want if you want. I think he likes Yoshi's house. Like he can make something like that if he wants.
Yes. That's really cute. Yeah. I'm very much looking for. Yeah, that king's not cute compared to the adorable spider he used to be. Yeah, I always thought they ruined it. Like Bob Ross style. Like you ruined it.
Well, you know, Bob Ross says it's your world. So he has total control over his world.
Yes.
It's not for us to decide if it's ruined.
No. He's the king. He gets to decide what's cute in his kingdom. He outlawed things that are cute so that he would be the cute thing. Oh. Ah, I get to play again. All right. Oh, look at this level. Beautiful map. Let's listen to this. Yeah, that's some good shit.
Yeah, all of these are good.
Oh, here we go. Water time.
Another good song.
Yes. Yeah, a new Mario underwater song. Right?
I feel like there's sort of a concurrent theme in this and like the other stage themes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it sounds like da, 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 da.
Right. This is lovely.
But when you get to the end, you have to get out of the water first because there's no underwater exit theme.
Ah, I see. Right. So the music changes back.
This is great that like when you swim and get stuff, the music has less instruments in it.
Yeah, I know. They were trying their hardest. Wait, I think I might be able to swim up into that. Oh no. Nope. Had to try. Entire. Oh man. It just says reconnection successful. I hope people didn't miss this hilarious bit we're doing on Bob Ross. But if you did, well, then it's over. We have to let go. That's what Bob taught us. Let go and trust the process.
Yeah,
and
like trust. You cover it up with paint. You can't uncover it up with paint.
No, but you can layer paint indefinitely.
Yeah, that's true.
Keep going. It's okay.
Yes, keep going. I think we're still connected.
I think so.
Yeah, you're like smoking weed. Like right now, you're smoking weed and you're smoking weed on the stream. Like we've probably connected this whole time. What do you think? Why is it saying that?
I don't know. I think we've got a bad connection tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we cut out again.
But like, it doesn't seem like we cut out. I'm watching it. I'm watching myself get hurt and die on the stream.
Just for a second, I think.
All right. Well, it's probably fine, right? If it says
I mean,
that.
there's not much. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do about it. I think it comes down to the signal.
Yeah.
I don't think we can fix the connection if it's a bad connection tonight. I'm sorry, everybody.
Intermittently occurring. Yeah. It's okay now.
It's okay now. We're just gonna have to play through it.
We can just play through it. We're still playing the game at least.
Yes.
Even if you can't hear our conversations about Skibbity Toilet and Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Speaking of Donald Trump, do you think he's the most famous person alive, or is Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift is more famous than Donald Trump.
Do you think there are Taylor Swift fans who've never heard of Donald Trump?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Mm-hmm. That whole shit where he became president, that was forever ago.
Yeah.
That was 8 years ago.
But he's number 2, right?
He's one of the more famous people on Earth. Yes.
Yeah, but is there anyone more famous than either of them?
Well, look.
Like, who's still alive?
There could be someone who's famous in China that billions of people know about that we just, like, have no concept of.
Well, I guess that's true. The premier of China could be the most famous person alive if everyone knows about him. Or, like, Kim Jong-un. Maybe.
Yeah, there are a few baddies that everybody knows.
Yeah. Shout out to a streamer named Squibby who was talking about this.
Oh, yeah?
I think. Or something like that. Like, who's the most famous person ever?
Okay.
I think it was Taylor Swift.
It must be Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Right now. Yeah. Because it changes every couple of years. New people every couple of years. They used to say if you don't like the people, just wait 100 years, new people. I think now it's like 5 years. Beyonce who? That was like Beyonce has been a thing for 25 years at this point.
Well, it could be Beyonce because, like, she's older, so, like, more people know her, right?
Yeah, but Beyonce was not as big as Taylor Swift is now.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I believe. I don't have the numbers.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Beyonce is not as successful. Like,
I did see the numbers for Eminem, and he's like one of the most famous musicians.
That's because he did a rap for like Fortnite or something. That's why.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, all of his like songs have hundreds of millions of views, like way more than like other musicians.
Well, yeah, but he had a resurgence in popularity because of that.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Fortnite, I guess. That's ridiculous. Mm-hmm. Fortnite was bigger than him. Oh, right. Of course. They always say that the gaming industry is bigger than like the music and film industry combined.
Yeah. I mean, so people are paying attention.
So like, wouldn't the most famous person alive be a game dev?
No, because nobody knows.
Nobody knows who they are.
Yeah.
There's no famous like Seth MacFarlane of gaming.
Ah! I got gulped. No, nobody who makes video games is individually famous.
Really?
No. I mean, the biggest superstar in video games would be I'm blanking on his name, Kojima.
Okay,
That's the biggest globally, like the biggest star.
Yeah. And
that's still like, you got to be kind of a dork to know about Kojima.
Well, yeah, it's weird, like, it just, like, started out as something that was just for dorks, and it's become mainstream since then.
Yeah.
But yeah, he is recognized as being, like, the author of that game.
Yeah, but, like, directors are not that famous. You have to be a superstar. So you either have to be, like a political figure or a celebrity or like, you know, an athlete, a public figure. You can't have made something. That's not enough of a reason to be famous.
I guess.
You have to have the full charismatic package to be that famous.
Well, I feel like the most famous people are musicians, right? Because they also perform.
Their work is understood in every language.
Yeah.
There's a constant demand for music that freshly captures the feelings of being, you know, any teenager, but mostly a teenage girl, right? Like all of the biggest musicians of all time were capturing the interest of girls at a certain age.
Right. Yeah, that was kind of a direct hit for our mom, wasn't it? She was like 15 or something like that.
When the Beatles hit big?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a teenager. I've never been able to get a read on how excited she was about the Beatles.
I think she preferred the the Rolling Stones to the Beatles.
At the time, she liked the Stones better.
Yeah.
Interesting. I feel like our father was a Beatles guy.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, we like the Beatles around here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Beatles are a family favorite. I was like, I was listening to our parents' Beatles records from a very young age.
Beatles is like Santa Claus. Like, we have it.
Yeah, we have it.
Like this custom from like the Netherlands. We have it. We just do it.
Yes, right. The Beatles are not ours.
It's this British music. It's ours. We have it.
Ours. Well, yeah, because like the British invasion is what we call it. Like
right.
We literally call it some foreign country invading in order to bring us entertainment.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
because like people emulated it. It's like it became our music. Right?
Do Paul and Ringo live in the UK or no?
I don't think so.
They probably both live in LA or,
they might
in New York or whatever. I mean, maybe they live everywhere, but like where is their citizenship? Probably anywhere they want.
Yeah, I mean, I assume they live in London or LA or both.
Yeah. But like, yeah, they've become global. They don't belong to their country anymore.
Well, do they do work in America?
Probably.
I mean, they're pretty old, but they still like do stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, still wheeling and dealing. Ringo's still starring in movies.
I feel like you get more respect for a video game character if you get to play as them.
Yes.
Like, like Luigi is sometimes seen as like a joke until you're actually playing a game where you're Luigi.
As if he's being braver than you've ever been in your real life.
Yeah, or, maybe braver than you thought he could be. Like Toad and Captain Toad. It's like Captain Toad in Mario Galaxy was the first time you saw him. And he was kind of just like this inept Toad that had a crew in space. And they were like, this guy's crazy. But like in Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, you get to be him. And you really struggle as Captain Toad.
Wow.
He can't jump. He cannot jump. That's the game. It's basically Mario, but you can't jump. It's really good.
He can't do the things that Mario can do.
So, like, I feel like I didn't really respect Toad or Toadette before that.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. You see that, like, yeah, of course, compared to Mario, they look like shit, but like, there's something they can do out there. They can solve problems that Mario would never have the patience for. They're methodical.
Yeah, these are puzzles. They're not action games. They have some action in them, but I feel like a lot of the game is rotating the world.
Right. Yeah, you're looking at a map. Yeah, that's what a Toad game would be like. A little puzzle.
He's not a strong guy. He could pick up a radish and throw it, or a turnip or whatever.
Well, yeah, because he had to work in the fields when he was young.
Anything for my princess!
Yep, he just loves his princess.
Where do you want these bags?
It's sad being Toad and having that voice because everyone is going to be so annoyed with you even when you're just being helpful.
Yes, you're just like, can you go? I don't want your help. Like people constantly trying to skip through what Toad has to say.
But yeah, like Daisy might see him as an NPC. But in a game like that, or even just like one of the new Super Mario Brothers games, you can play as Toad. And or Mario 2 even, you can play as Toad.
Yes. You can experience the world as Toad.
Yeah, he's different.
Toad feels.
He's different from Mario in very subtle ways.
All right, I'm gonna get out of here instead of like doing this dicey thing and losing my mushroom.
Like, just like
Go.
fucking around.
Just go, yeah.
Don't get the one up.
Yeah, yeah.
I got the one up and I fell into a hole.
I wouldn't even
get the one up.
I wouldn't even want the, like, I wouldn't even end up going for the one up. This is a place full of peril. I just got out of there.
Good, because you were running at full speed and got the star.
Nice. Yeah, I got the star while I was flying. Good feeling.
All right, I'm gonna need to use a power up. Oh, let me go to that mushroom house. Here's Toad as an NPC. He just gives you an item. This is the kind of Toad that would be in Treasure Tracker. He can't even move.
Yep, he can't even move.
All right. Oh, man. Oh, this is gonna suck.
Yeah. Da, 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 da.
Oh, it sucks!
No! You got this. Oh, you got this.
No.
You got this. You got this.
No.
Yeah.
Suck!
No! All right, here we go. Oh, I don't have to fight him, but... Bro, I'm gonna fight him for you. Ah! Get! Gotcha!
Do you think they're gonna announce a new Mario, like, 3D game and console soon?
Probably next year, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, probably. There's been some, there have been some leaks about, a new Nintendo prototype being sent to certain developers. So they're already developing games for it. I don't know when they'll announce it. Are they gonna do it in an election year? I mean, it would give us something to be excited about. Nintendo. Like, is anyone looking forward to this election? The people who've been waiting to scold me about not voting hard enough for Joe Biden, they're looking forward to the election. They haven't been able to tell anybody how important this shit is for years now. For years, they've just been like, and you all said this wasn't important. like, and y'all said this, because they're still saying y'all, like these people, these white people from the Northeast. I told
you so.
Yeah, yeah. Yep. Super Granio Sibs. Yeah, that's what we call ourselves.
Yeah, there was actually a game called Great Giada Sisters.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was like basically just a knockoff of Mario.
Ah, with girls.
Yeah.
That seems fun. Why has there never been a, like, straight up, well, I guess that's it, right? Gianna Girls? Just like a straight up knockoff of Mario, but with girls, with sisters.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was one of those things where it was like, made for some console, so they couldn't get the license from Nintendo. Or it might be a PC game.
Scary.
There were a few Mario knockoffs. There was Aldo. Do you remember? Was it Aldo? Yeah, Aldo.
Uh-huh.
It was basically just a Donkey Kong knockoff. And I had that on my computer because you could never get a Donkey Kong game on your computer.
Right. No, you could not. Aldo on your computer.
There was just like the one I remember was the Donkey Kong for the Coleco.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I remember
Nintendo
that.
almost never licensed their games out to other consoles.
No. No. I can't believe it all started with Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
The original Mario game.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a huge fan. I get very frustrated with Donkey Kong. The controls are really primitive.
Yep.
The game is pretty basic, but you know, still frustrating.
I never seek out Donkey Kong.
No, I like Pac-Man. Pac-Man is really fun.
Yeah, Pac-Man is a great game of its age. Great arcade. Still play Pac-Man for fun.
Oh yeah, but yeah, like Donkey Kong, that's a waste of money.
Yeah, totally. I'm not gonna put a quarter into Donkey Kong. No way.
But
those guys are so cute.
I suppose Donkey Kong was significant for its storytelling, which might have been a new thing at the time.
Right. No. It is absolutely a game of significance.
Although Mario Brothers is another arcade game, which was what this series was really based on.
Right.
Which is a much more fun game.
Right. Where you're just fighting your brother, you're squaring off with your brother.
Well, I mean, it's like you and your brother like banging on things to like knock enemy turtles so you can kill them.
Yes.
Oh man, there was a game called Mario Clash for the Virtual Boy that was like a 3D version of that game. It was cool.
Can't you do Mario Brothers in this game?
Oh yeah, we can. Go to the it's not wait. There go to where I was and then we could play it.
Oh yeah.
Yo.
Where
wow.
were you? Where were
we
you?
Can. Right. Up. Oh, sorry. You have to fight the Hammer Bro to get past because the bridge is up. I know.
In order to play Donkey Kong.
Yes, to play Mario Bros.
Not a scratch.
Yeah, those guys are bastards. Okay, let's play some Mario. No. Oh wait, no,
yeah,
you're
you
there.
can get. Oh yeah,
right.
Mario Brothers.
Yeah, this is great. Ah. Hey!
Such chaos.
Wait, what is that? Oh, it's a star. Cool. Who got it?
I think I did.
Fuck you.
Yeah, you can really play dirty in this game.
That's the brother's promise.
Yep. Yeah, you're gonna play pretty dirty.
Well, yeah, I think maybe this game is here because like you can't actually play at the same time in the levels. So like this mini game lets you play at the same time.
That's awesome.
Seems like something that like dad would be mad about if you couldn't have like if the brothers couldn't play at the same time.
Oh yeah, like what? So that now one kid's running around the house bothering me, and the other one is completely wrapped in up in the game, not paying attention.
And he's just sitting there like an idiot when it's his turn. Yeah, this game is really hard. But I used to play this when I was post-childhood Thingus. When I was in high school, you were already gone. And I would play this game on my Game Boy Advance.
Ah, that's fun. Was it just Super Mario 3?
No, Mario Bros.
You just had a copy of Mario Bros?
I had Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, and that had the mini game on it.
I love it. You can just play this shit whenever you want, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. We could just like take turns playing it, or like if we both choose to play it, we could keep playing it.
We can just keep playing. How you do it? Oh yeah.
Da, 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 da.
I just love like the chaos of these little Marios. I like how you can't be big here.
Right. Oh, I could steal it. Interesting. Brother conflict. Brother conflict is why people love to see them as actual characters, because you can just see the conflict that comes with being two sentient beings in a video game.
Oh yeah, so much conflict.
Like in Super Mario 3D World, have you played that?
I don't know.
Well, in that game you could like stomp on each other.
No. That was Daisy, by the way. That bug.
It is Daisy. That's the sprite. Holy shit. Uh-oh, it's the blue one. He's mad.
I got him.
Nice.
Woohoo! I just keep playing.
Well, I think we're getting stars, so if we get one more, then we could get some extra lives.
Nice.
So is that a thing I just never knew about, that you can like get extra lives this way?
I guess I never considered that. I just played it for fun.
No!
No!
Yeah, if one of us dies, we both die.
I flipped him and then you unflipped him.
Yes, I saw. I saw Luigi. Oh, it's a different one.
Oh, shit. Cool. Cool.
Oh, what happened?
Who
It's
won?
over already?
You won.
That's not fun. I thought we were getting all those cool coins.
Yeah. Yeah, that ended too fast. Hey!
Sorry.
No!
But I think I need lives. Oh no, we lost our stars.
Oh, no.
Or did we? Oh wait, we already got lives. Oh no, that's you. I think I have like less lives than that.
I see. All right, I'm gonna.
Alrighty.
Great colors here. I love having a fire flower in a fortress.
Right. They only give you them in fortresses usually.
You never get feathers in the fortress.
Well, you really need fire flower for underwater levels.
Yeah.
That's just always a thing.
Yeah. You'll be able to shoot fire at these fish.
Yeah.
Oh, these dudes, I love it. No. Hard.
Yeah, like kind of take for granted to kind of take for granted the like enemy designs in this game, because they added a bunch, didn't they?
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Fun. This guy. No.
Oh. Yeah, lots of fun. Lots of fun in this game. And that's my favorite thing.
Yeah, this is a really fun game. I am glad to play through the whole game because the whole thing is fun.
Yeah,
this
we would warp a lot.
No. Yeah, I did a lot of warping when I was a kid because you're just too curious about what every level looks like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But and you're not really good enough to
to get to the end.
Still not good. Boom boom.
Res Mason's asking, weren't Mario and Luigi originally a Game and Watch game where they had to load bottles into a truck?
Huh?
Is that track? I think perhaps there was an earlier Mario game than Mario Brothers.
Game and Watch, of course.
Yeah, so that's the original then?
Right, that was probably the earliest Mario-related games before Donkey Kong.
I see.
So he's just like a worker basically. He'll do any job. He wasn't always a plumber.
Right.
He was a fireman on the Game and Watch.
Right. Plumbing is not his passion. Although, he does go down a lot of pipes.
That's true. I feel like he's got the pipe thing continuously.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Okie dokie. Let's go. Okie dokie. It's like a serious Mario.
So later.
Oh.
Thank you. Oh, 1 second.
So tired. How's everyone doing tonight? How's everyone doing? Wednesday night, the 7th night of Hanukkah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Has everyone been having a good Hanukkah? Or should I say Thingus?
Thingica.
Thingica. I've been having a lovely Hanukkah. Been lighting the candle with my little boy every night and singing the song and giving him presents.
Yeah, he liked that present tonight.
Yeah, we had a hit. It was a good one.
Yep, lots of hits.
Well, yeah, like it feels so good when the present is like just like some simple little thing that makes him so happy. It's a beautiful feeling.
Oh, sorry, it's my turn.
Let's play some games. But yeah, lovely little Hanukkah, and we had some of our family over on the weekend, and that was really, really nice. See all the kids play together and just feast and get loud with the fam.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
Yeah, it was great.
Back in I almost said post-COVID times. Somebody would have screamed at me if I said that we are not still living in a pandemic. I can't go back. I can't go back. It's not that I begrudge anybody thinking masks are a good precautionary measure. They're welcome to think that. Maybe they may be right, and they're probably right.
I mean, it's terrible seeing like people be like so anti-mask and then just like get COVID.
Yeah.
You know, possibly die.
It was terrible. I mean, it was really awful for a long time, like before the vaccinations, where it actually did feel like if you weren't even just like gesturing towards doing something to prevent the spread, you were risking somebody else's life, like in those early days. And I'm not saying it's impossible to die from it now. Still die, but I don't think that not wearing a mask is an act of aggression against anybody else's ability to live.
I would wear it on a subway probably.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really enclosed space.
Well, I think, that example of like what you would use it for is like the line that everybody has to draw.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody has to decide where their line is, where they're like,
the supermarket is, I don't do that anymore. That doesn't need to be done.
No, I'm in and out of there so fast.
Yeah.
I'm spending my whole day.
I've never gotten sick by going to the store without a mask.
No.
Well, I don't interact with that many people. I usually go for the robot.
Have you ever had COVID?
No.
Never got COVID.
No, I took a test. I did get sick, but I took a test. It was not COVID. I took 2 tests. It was not COVID.
Huh. Wow. I think you're the only one in the family who didn't get COVID.
I really did not want to get it. I mean, I guess it's different now than back then, right?
I mean,
it's
we
mutated.
go out everywhere. Like we go out everywhere that we used to go. I mean, not as much as I did like before I had a kid, but
I still hold my breath while walking past certain people.
Yeah.
People who make me think that I shouldn't breathe around them.
Yeah, but like, is that going to do anything, or is their breath just going to stick to your eyeballs? And you're going to blink it into your body.
Play.
Oh, time to play. This looks like a fun one. This one looks like an early level. Little do I know that there's fucking bullets flying around. No!
Yeah, it looks fun because there's little Goombas everywhere, but they're like parasites.
God, they ruin your life. You gotta shake them off. Ah!
No!
And then you jump directly into a bullet. Toddler keeps waking up at 3 a.m. That sucks. That stinks. Don't like that. Are they feeling better? Were they sick? Did a tooth grow in? Something was making them upset in the middle of the night. What's that poor baby screaming about? You know, it's scary to be a baby.
Yeah.
Especially, like when your parents are like, yeah, you know how you've slept in our room your entire life? Never been apart from us for like 1 minute? Well, now we're gonna put you in a room all by yourself and close the door every night for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
That's it for sleeping with mom and dad. You know, the people who see to your every need and keep you safe.
Yeah.
We're gonna put you in here without us, and what we're going to ask you to do is learn how not to be afraid in the cold dark of night by yourself.
How long does that take?
It takes a long time. I mean, he's 5. He's not totally okay with it. And if I'm remembering myself, still not there.
Yeah.
Still not there. I have a dog and a husband and a house full of people. I don't have to worry about stuff like that anymore. And but you know, when I was a kid and I needed my parents more than I would ever need them again, they said, it's time for you to learn how to be alone. Just you, just your thoughts. And I was definitely not happy about that. Just baby is alone. Yeah. That's hard. That's hard, you know? It's my turn to play. Just baby is alone. Oh, you beat 9. Nice. So what's next for me?
Yeah, I was just thinking about how Chucky from Rugrats was afraid of everything. Terrified, of the oatmeal guy.
Yeah. Yeah, afraid of the picture on the box.
Not a thing that you would expect to be scary.
But totally is. Totally is.
Yeah. Why is he afraid of it?
It's grotesque to him. It's grotesque to him. The drawing is too real, and he looks like he's a little mad.
Yeah. Well, really?
I always thought the oatmeal box guy looked a little stern. He's supposed to be jolly. He's not quite jolly.
Maybe.
He's a Quaker. He's reserved.
Yeah, I guess.
The water's your pal, the water's your friend. You can't get sucked down the drain. That was so funny.
Was this the pipe?
Yeah, Chucky was afraid to take a bath and get sucked down the drain.
Yeah.
So much so that within the world of Rugrats, there's a record you can buy that has a recorded song that tells you can't get sucked down the drain.
Yeah, like there's no.
Oh, whoopsie.
Yeah, what happened?
Let's play.
Okay.
Daisy. Oh, Daisy.
Daisy. Hey, this is a contest. Let me get some of those coinage.
No! No!
Wow.
Oh my god, you're being Dark Mario all of a sudden.
Talk?
Oh no, this brother has had it. This is a brother who's sick of getting pushed around.
These are my lives, Luigi. I need them.
All right. Take down that castle.
Oh, but he's cute.
Yeah, he's so cute.
What's going on? It's not letting me do the castle.
What's going on? Oh, you're trapped in the castle.
Yeah.
Do you have game over or something?
I don't think so. Wait, go maybe to the pipe.
Oh.
Can we get out of this?
No, we just gotta play.
All right. Get him.
Yeah, your heart's not in it.
All right, fine.
Hey,
Die.
no! No!
Okay, but how are we going to play this?
I don't know how we're going to defeat this castle. Oh, wait, you're there now.
Oh, all right.
Da, da, da. I know it. Da, 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 da. It's only level 3. What the?
Oh, maybe the... Did we play the airship? Maybe it flew away.
Oh, maybe. But I lost a turn doing that.
Well, yeah, but I also lost a turn. Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Yeah, it's sad that there's like things that unexpectedly scare children. You can't expect it a lot of the time. Like if you try to make something that's scary, it's not even anything like things that they actually find scary, right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's cool looking.
It is.
That's really cool looking. That looks like 3D.
Yeah, it's not. It's just looks cool.
Just a great drawing.
Yeah, good animation.
So hard.
So did you hear that E3 is completely over for good?
Yeah. It was Wendy. It was pretty.
Hey, Mario!
Oh my god.
She's like trying to flirt with him.
Yo, yeah, definitely. Definitely. Oh my god, I don't want to do this. Alrighty.
Hey, Luigi.
Yeah,
Yes.
she doesn't care.
She's like practicing not caring in the mirror.
Oh my god. Wendy.
Yeah, Wendy factors into the Daisy canon.
Absolutely.
The Daisy Bible, like the biblical text.
Oh, absolutely.
So in this game, she's got this blue ship, which not only has bullet bills, but also has these diagonal ones.
I gave it all for the nookie.
You gave it all for the nookie, Luigi.
All right, this is my very last.
Can you do me a favor, since you're about to die with all of those items? Can you hammer that rock so I can get to that island with all the mushrooms on it?
Sure.
Okay.
Ah, yes, I certainly can.
Yeah, bravado, I think is the word
Bravado,
you used.
Absolutely.
Razzmatazz.
Razzmatazz.
That's showbiz.
That's showbiz.
Yeah, Mario also would go like, but now he doesn't do that anymore.
No, he doesn't want peace anymore.
No more peace. No peace! So when did Mario come over here from Italy?
1977, the year he was born.
He came over, like, after being born in Italy?
No, he's an American. He's not Italian, right?
Well, I figured that, like, his, like, you know, Brooklyn accent implies that he's a second generation,
Yeah,
right?
his parents would
second
be,
or third.
Yeah, his parents would be very Italian.
Yeah.
And he barely lived in Italy. If he did, it was just when he was a baby.
Right, yeah, like he's probably been to Italy but doesn't remember it.
Yes. No, he lives in Brooklyn.
So, but like over time, they stopped using that voice and they made him sound more like a first generation immigrant that just got here.
Right,
He's like,
right.
Oh no!
Yes, yes. Cartoonishly Italian sounding.
These frog suits are not going to be very helpful.
But they're cute.
Yeah, I'd rather not Wendy tell me I look cute.
Yeah, you don't want to advertise.
There we go.
You don't want to advertise your amphibious qualities. To her. Nice. I like those happy little dancing cactuses. Oh, the levels come back when your partner gets game over.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that what? No, I think. Wait, did we skip those somehow?
No,
oh, wow.
I got game over and all my levels came back.
Cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's like a board game.
That's just another reason for Mario to hate his brother.
Mm-hmm.
He punishes Mario with like Mario gets punished sometimes
because his brother's a loser.
Yeah, like does that like really that like affects how people see his parties, right? That like his brother's a loser and like, you know, like what do we really think of him? And then he gets like obsessed with what we think of him.
Mm-hmm.
Until you know the new Mario Party games, well, not the new Mario Party games. They fixed it, but like Mario Party 10 or something had them all in a car, and there was no game board. I think.
Really?
That's what I heard.
Huh.
I don't know.
All right.
So it sounds like that was Mario's party. It's pretty lame, right? We're just gonna drive somewhere.
Yeah.
Daisy didn't want to do that anymore.
No, she was, no. Well, Daisy doesn't like traveling around on other people's terms.
Oh, I see.
Well, if you're in a car, you're kind of trapped.
Yeah, you're at the whims of the driver.
Yeah, Daisy doesn't like that.
So like, how does she travels in a spaceship?
Yeah, she's a private jet.
Yep.
She doesn't get in a car.
Definitely not with Mario, Luigi, and Toad. Uh-oh.
No!
Oh, it's okay. What? No!
So scary. It says I reconnected.
Okay.
We'll just see. We are coming back. We're back, but for how long I don't know. So I think we'll start wrapping it up now. Let's just see. Thingus heroes. We identified a hero earlier.
Koji Kondo.
Yeah, Koji Kondo. But there was somebody else.
What about Kojima?
Oh, nah, I don't care.
Me neither.
he seems like he makes good games.
I like Metal Gear Solid, but fuck that game, right? Like, I hate playing it. I like it, but I hate playing it.
I've never played it before. I'm just not interested. No, John Romero was a Thingus hero. So who's a Thingus villain for this week?
Let's see. Thingus villains.
Who do we hate?
Yeah, like what? Shit.
Who's making it bad?
Yeah, who's taking away?
Yeah. Who's greedy?
Who's twisting the original concept?
Who indeed? Who's fucking with the concept?
Who's messing with the soup recipe?
Who's doing it? Joe Lieberman. Look, Joe Lieberman, I can't even like I can't even look directly at that guy. He's anti-Semitic. Like his existence is anti-Semitic. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah, he is a Thingus villain, isn't he? Because he, you know, wanted more like suppression of video games or something.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, like he campaigned against violence in video games, and you know that's the I think it's fine to have games like GTA.
He was Gore's running mate?
Yeah.
Well, that didn't fucking do anybody any favors.
Yeah, I guess not. Although I feel like I didn't realize he was like a snake before.
Oh well, you know, he was there to counterbalance Gore and his activist type stuff.
Yeah.
He was there to be the one who smiles and says you will get nothing, because you have to have somebody do that.
Right. While the other guy just scares the shit out of you forever.
Yes.
It's like, we're headed towards climate disaster. And the other guy's like, no video games.
No more fun.
No fun.
No fun. And we're not going to do anything about the climate disaster either.
No. But we believe it's real.
That king looks like Mario.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. Maybe they're related.
Yeah, a distant relative.
They all kind of look like Mario, don't they?
Oh, let's hear the music in this map.
Oh, let's hear this music first. Well, yeah, we heard this a bunch of times.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think. Surely there was somebody else we got mad at tonight. Oh, great song.
This song sounds just like...
Conclusion, love and marriage.
This song sounds like this song, I think it's called Heartaches.
Mm-hmm.
It's an old song from like the 30s.
Ah.
That I heard on the radio once when listening to like the old-timey radio station.
And you were like, what is this? and your grandparents were like, you know, it was the biggest song in the world when it came out.
It kind of sounds like the biggest song in the world when you hear it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'd like to hear it.
Yeah, there's no lyrics. I believe it's called Heartaches.
This rules.
The Big.
The Big.
It's just like Tom Hanks getting big.
So big. You know, it's kind of incongruous. Some of it has fine detail and some of it has been upscaled.
Yeah. Yeah, some of the things are like this and some of the things are like that.
Yeah.
Like this guy is fine detailed.
Yeah. Yeah, but those blocks are just scaled up.
Yeah.
But that's fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
And then they just turn into the regular size blocks as crumbs.
Yeah. Fun.
Fun.
Fun allowed. I mean, you can't really expect like an old, gross politician to understand what is so special about these games. They think that they're a waste of time and like murder simulators training us to become like having like violence not affect us.
I mean, some of these games are murder simulators. Like they could legitimately be used to train soldiers.
That's true.
That is true. However, that is never the kind of game that has meant anything to me personally.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it's like inside the mind of a person for whom those games mean a lot.
Well, I think you know, the concept of the joystick was invented for war, wasn't it? Or, well, at least for flying a plane, which is not a video game.
Right. Right.
I heard that it was invented by a guy named George, and it was called the George Stick, and it just, like, got turned into joystick.
Joy.
Citation needed. That's what it says on Wikipedia, where it says that.
Oh,
Citation
somebody
needed.
Somebody just made that up. Someone just made that story up and put it on Wikipedia, and
I believe
nobody
it.
can disprove it. Well, it sounds like a fun story. Right, a
George
joystick would
Stick.
be invented to play an airplane, to play a fighter jet. I mean, that's kind of what they're being used for at this point, right? Controlling drones.
Yeah, absolutely. I just played with one the other day.
Oh my god, yeah.
I flew it around, and yeah, like I realized what that noise was. There was a noise.
Oh yeah, the noise you sometimes hear over your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just some dad with his drone.
Yeah.
Playing around town. Fun. Ah!
That was close.
Yes! Oh, that was great. Cool and collected. That's me. All right. So maybe, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, a Thingus villain is anybody who doesn't think fun is allowed.
I guess.
Fun not allowed.
Who else has tried to prevent us from fun?
Lately?
Maybe, yeah, lately. Well, it could be lately, or I feel like Thingus villains are often from the past too.
Yeah. Well,
shit.
this one is not personally me, but I feel like a lot of people feel this way about Elon Musk. That the thing that used to be fun, like some guy who sucks came in and made it not fun anymore because it's just like him and his stupid friends who aren't funny, like talking about stupid ideas and being like, very interesting.
Well, yeah, although there's also the trend of basically every social media platform going to shit. So
Right.
you can't really point the finger at Elon Musk for being responsible for it.
Right. Twitter would have sold to somebody eventually.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Or it would have plummeted in value before they had a chance to sell it. Wouldn't you
Maybe.
want to sell it if you own that shit?
Well, yeah, like he was the buyer with the most money for it. He
offered more than it was worth.
Yeah, he offered a lot more than what it was worth. Like, what do you think? What did they sell the Something Awful forums for? It's probably worth not that many times more than that.
Oh my god. Did he try to sell the Something Awful?
He sold the Something Awful forums and then he shot himself.
Like, shortly after?
Well, like, he sold the Something Awful forums, got like $250,000 for it. And
Holy shit.
And was screwed.
Holy shit, he sold everything for $250,000. Like,
something like that.
Like
it was like
20 years of work.
Yeah, it was like not much.
Oh man. Yeah. And then Tumblr was the next version of that, and that sold for $1 billion.
Yeah. Yeah, back when Instagram sold for $1 billion.
Mm-hmm. And Tumblr's not worth $1 billion anymore.
And now there's a lot of talk of platform decay or enshittification,
yes.
which is a site just like screwing over all of their users and advertisers to like, you know, just like, I don't really fully understand it.
Ultimately, please no one.
Yeah.
Because they're just trying to please the investors. So they slowly whittle down the goodwill of their user base, and then their advertisers, and then eventually their investors.
Their user experience gets worse and worse.
Yeah.
I noticed something with YouTube lately. YouTube has been really bad. They have like this piracy detecting thing that just like interrupts your video randomly. They have slow it's slow on Firefox.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes the video just randomly refreshes.
Yeah.
It's been doing this thing that I saw was like reported elsewhere that like it just like loads for some reason. It's like a fake loading.
Oh my god.
It was annoying.
I mean, it's like everybody is being treated like an elderly person on a computer at this point.
Yeah, we're in a nursing home on YouTube.
Yeah, where like somebody will like see you using the computer and they'll be like, are you just suffering through this thing that it does to you every day? Huh? Oh yeah, it's annoying. Why don't you turn it off? I don't know how. They make it hard. And you just like resign yourself to the fucking shit that your shitty website puts you through.
Yeah. Yeah, it's shit fuck. Like, Elon Musk he's a shit fucker. Like, that's his job now, because his job is whittling away at the goodwill over time until it's just like, less and less good.
All right, we're gonna end it, right?
Sure.
We're gonna end it all.
But I don't think that makes him a Thingus villain.
No. Elon Musk
Hitler's not a Thingus villain either.
No. Elon Musk, I watch other people watch him. I don't watch him myself. I watch other people get really, really mad about him to the point where they can't even call him by his name anymore. So they have all these other names that they have for him.
It's so annoying. Like, that's the content you go on Twitter for.
Yeah. Is like some 47-year-old man being like, the muskrat has done it again.
Ugh. Yeah, that's great. Is that guy a Thingus villain?
Kind of. I think so.
Yeah.
Because, all right.
The guy with the faded Hillary sticker or whatever.
Well.
No, the faded Trump sticker that hates Trump.
Right. He hates, the faded anti-Trump, like a Biden sticker, right? Something like that. Or like hate has no home here, right?
Yeah.
Sun bleach so that you can't read it anymore. like the background is even brighter than the letters at this point. And yeah, I do think, well, the thing is they don't have a lot of power, and usually a villain needs to have some power.
Okay.
But yeah, a person with those stickers does think fun is not allowed. They do. They think that the people who voted for the guy who became president don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because if they knew what they're doing, they wouldn't have done that. Or they think that the majority of voters want them personally dead. It's either like total histrionics or not even acknowledging that they are sentient creatures. So they're people who really treat other people like they're not even real people. But they're not very effective at it. And therefore, I don't know that they're villains. They're just annoying. Yeah. An annoying person is not a villain.
Right. Yeah, an annoying person is not a villain. It's got to be like someone who ruined a piece of art or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone who doesn't care and like callously removed something.
Yeah. I mean, rich people do that a lot, where they'll like buy something and then ruin it. Like all the time, right?
Well, yeah, we were just talking about how Elon Musk is ruining X.
Yeah. He bought something that a lot of people remember liking, but it had already gotten really fucking terrible. Like people are remembering like pre-2014 or so. They're remembering Twitter from 2007 to like 2012. And not like what the last fucking 10 years have been.
Yeah.
10 years. 10 years of this website.
Yeah.
10 years of like another era of this website. The website itself has been around since 2007. And it will not be missed when it's gone. Like, everyone has had to acknowledge the addiction, like the stranglehold that website has had on them.
Yeah.
And I think the most potent thing for me was acknowledging that like what people are saying on there is not even one bit a consensus, like for the rest of the world. We'll have lots to celebrate in the future. Wait, today's the 13th. So, all right, we'll have another one before Christmas, before Thingus.
Yeah.
We'll have another one. All right. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Good night.
Bye.